What's up everyone, it's that Blue Abarth here and welcome to a very special video indeed. One that is very unexpected and I didn't even think was going to happen today, but we got a call. And that call was, well, probably one of the best calls that I've received in ages because hey, I was informed that this beast has just arrived at the dealership and I couldn't say no to this thing. So that means another car review, and hey, let's get straight into it because I am very excited for this car. So everyone, here it is, the brand spanking new Scorpione Black 695 Competizione. Try saying that like 10 times faster, believe me, it gets a bit of a mouthful. But that aside, look at how beautiful this machine is. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, that Blue Abarth, we've already done a 695 Competizione. And, well, you're right. We did do the blue one not too long ago. But when I got that call this morning saying that there's two brand new ones in stock, I could not refuse the offer. Now, what's different about this one compared to the blue one? Well, apart from it being Scorpione Black, we also have a different configuration on the car, which we'll get back to shortly. But for now, how about we take a look at the exterior? Because, I mean, this thing is stonking. Now, like I said, this is, again, a 2023 plate. I mean, well, there's the documents to prove it. Brand new spranking documents from the FCA. Lovely stuff indeed. And I mean, we are test driving this as well. And it's just absolutely amazing. I mean, we've got this beautiful gloss black Scorpione black paint, and it is so much better than that blue and purpley matte like flat magno we had on the other car. I think this is levels better than that colour for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, that blue was all right, but I just prefer a good gloss black car over a quite funky matte one instead. I mean, I just think that was a bit too funky for my liking, so a nice gloss black is definitely always welcome, and yeah, love it on this car for sure. Now, obviously, with the front of the car, we have the very angry, aggressive face, which we all know and love, and I mean, it's absolutely stonking and it's absolutely fresh too. And I'll probably mention that quite a few times, how brand new this car is. It's just awesome to always have a brand new car right in front of me, especially to review it as well. So we've got the standard black lettering there, which always is nice to see. I mean, if I had this car, it'd be Italian lettering for sure. But I mean, the rest of it is pretty nice indeed. Got those lovely flat magno matte grey accents there, which are also on the wing mirrors too, which is very interesting indeed. I've never seen flat magno on the wing mirrors, so that's definitely different for sure. But obviously seeing it again, it's always awesome. I love seeing this flat magno paint on the accents here. It's just beautiful, and the way it's been finished really complements the paint too. So yeah, that's the front, and we also have brand new xenons for the car too. I mean, most of the 18 plate and above Abarths have xenons equipped onto the car, so that's always awesome. And well, obviously I haven't tried them out yet because it's not dark or nighttime, but I imagine they are very nice indeed. And yeah, pretty sick front end. The bonnet is also very nice indeed, with that awesome little bulge right there. That's always lovely to see. Pretty sick indeed. Gives the bonnet a bit of character for sure. Moving on to the side profile, we've got to talk about these wheels because I mean, I loved them last time, so hey, we've got to talk about them again. Now, funnily enough, these are actually got Michelin Pilot Sport 3s instead of Pirelli P0 Neros. Now, I've got to say, they are very good indeed. I've just drove down here and they were fantastic. Definitely very nice indeed. But I have to say though, I did just equip a brand new pair of P0 Neros on my car this morning, and I would say these are just as good as the Pirellis. I mean, having brand new Pirellis on the car, you can really tell the difference. I mean, with these, they are definitely very sporty tyres indeed, but you can feel a lot of the road, that's for sure. I mean, it's not as bumpy as the other one, but they are very slightly bumpy on the ride, but hey, it's a lot better than the 695 we test drove last time. And of course, oh, lovely red Brembo calipers there, really good for sure. The stopping power in those are immaculate. They are a must-have on a Competizione. And hey, if you are in the market to get some Brembo brakes, definitely get some, because putting them on a car like this, or even just your regular stock 595, you'll see the difference. It's just tons better with a pair of Brembo calipers and a whole set for sure. And finished off in red as well with the red center cap is just fantastic. I love that combination for sure, with that flat magno gunmetal grey on the wheel too. Just looks absolutely fantastic. Mixed with the Scorpione black too, it's just a lovely combo and really gives that, well, Batmobile feel to it. I mean, this is such a stonking little car for sure. And the colours, oh, just really, really mental and aggressive. I absolutely love it. So these are obviously, like on the other ones, 17s as well, with that awesome Abarth logo on the top of the wheel mixed, and just this whole shape and pattern for it is just really, really good. I dig that so much. Now, like the other 695, I don't want to take too long because obviously we're on a test drive and we don't want to take the mick with how long we take the car for, but we're just going over all of the lovely accents and features here. I mean, like I said, beautiful wing mirror caps here. This is also finished in that matte grey type of paint job, and it's really, really nice. I mean, it looks sort of like marble or like granite, but it looks really, really great. I really love that they were able to put that on the wing mirror there. I thought they were just going to leave it as the stock black, but no, it's Abarth, guys. Of course they would have something nice on the wing mirror caps too. Rest of the side profile is pretty standard to your normal 695 or 595. Nothing much going on apart from the sick wheels and the very nice wing mirror caps. But of course we've got it also again with that matte grey on the door handles as well. Lovely stuff. That is really, really nice. It feels great too when you hold it. But my only query with this car is that there's no 695 above or below the Abarth badge. Now, a lot of you guys will know that on the normal 595s, we do have a 595 badge underneath, or actually, no, on top, I think. I'm actually forgetting, but yeah, pretty much we have a 595 badge on the side. So why they don't do it on the 695, I'm not too sure. But hey, I mean, with all that you get with this car, I can definitely pass it for sure. It's all right. It's all good. Now, we have come to that time in the video. It's time for the That Blue Abarth fuel cap check. Ugh, and it's a bit tight. It's a shame. No 695 or 595 competizione fuel cap, but hey ho, it'll do. I mean, it's a brand new car, so I imagine they just kind of chuck this on. But for 50 or 55 quid, you can buy one yourself, stick it in there, and then happy days. Because I tell you guys, those fuel caps are fantastic. I won't have an Abarth without one, that's for sure. So moving on to the rear here, and that's probably where the most noticeable features are. We've got that awesome chrome 695 badge, which we will get a little bit closer on. That looks lovely for sure. Again, with this awesome matte grey on the boot lid here with 500 still in it. Bit of a shame that they don't put 695 into here or 595. Don't know why they don't do that, but hey ho, it's still good anyway. I love it. Again, matte grey on the surround for the badge too. Lovely stuff indeed. Awesome stock spoiler with, I don't know if you guys can see that, very, very nice scorpion emblem on the top there where the aerial usually is. So it's a bit of an aerial delete on these cars, which is pretty cool. I absolutely love that. Awesome Series 4 lights as usual, and very, very clean and fresh surrounds for the reflectors here. I haven't been able to have those in ages because obviously the damn weather. But yeah, it's really nice to see those again. And look at those beautiful Monza exhaust tips. Now, a lot of you will probably remember that on the previous 695, the Monza tailpipes were actually like standing upwards instead of the regular stance that they are now. Now, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I kind of like how these ones sit just at a regular normal like position instead of standing upwards, because as you can see, the pipes actually go a little bit further back from each other. So it's sort of like positioned really nicely, and I really love how that looks, especially on all four as well. It just looks really smart, and yeah, I absolutely love it. Got the diffuser as well. It is really nice to see a diffuser again. It's been a long while since I've had a diffuser on the car, but I've got to say, I think I prefer it without the diffuser. Guys, if you ever have an Abarth, you got a diffuser delete. I mean, obviously, it's a 50-50 split. Some people love the diffuser, some people want it off, and I'm one of those few who want it off, because I just think, I mean, you can see there, we have a nice back box. It's not too big, but you can kind of see it through the mesh there. If we get a little bit underneath as well, that's quite a nice exhaust setup there. So removing this diffuser, you'd be able to see all of it. And obviously with the Toyo Sport straight pipe, you can see all of that awesome exhaust goodness. So why would you not have it off? But anyway, on this car, the diffuser looks fantastic. Love it for sure. Now, It also sounds great, and we'll get to that in a minute for sure. But now it's time to go into the interior and see what goodies we have to see. So, before we get into the interior, it's time to review the key. And it's a lot more like matte now instead of a glossy key, which I don't mind, but I feel like it's a bit smaller than the previous gen key that they used to offer. Now, obviously mine is in a carbon case, so it does look bigger, but even the key without the case was slightly bigger than this one. But hey, it's quite nice to hold, it feels good, so I don't mind. So let's unlock it here and get into the interior, because hey, seatbelt seats. That's right, guys. We have the awesome mad bucket seats once again to look at, and I never will tire of seeing these fantastic seats. I mean, you can never argue with a pair of seatbelt buckets, that's for sure. Now, these ones aren't carbon backs. These actually have that lovely matte grey paint on the back of them instead, which look really, really nice, that's for sure. I think they look fantastic. But both of them look just as good. I mean, carbon's awesome, but this is really, really smart actually. And we have this lovely like leather or Alcantara in the middle of the seat as well, which looks really good too. Lovely like chrome stitched Abarth lettering there, which looks really, really good for the logo, and obviously stitching all the way above and around the seat too, and that lovely material on the middle. This seat is just stonking. I can never get tired of a seatbelt seat, because I mean, they're just fantastic, guys. Honestly, best seat ever. Now, if we go into the back here, we can see we have the same material on the rear seats too. They just look stonking. I absolutely love the seats in this car. I mean, you know it's good when even someone loves the rear seats. I mean, that is just never, you don't really hear people talk about the rear seats and how much they love them, but for an Abarth, definitely thumbs up. So, I'll meet you inside to talk about the interior and, well, give you a bit of sound, that's for sure. So here we are, everyone, inside the competizione once again, and it never disappoints, that's for sure. I mean, let's start with the door card. Pretty standard, you know, just your usual Abarth 695, 595 door card, but it's always a nice sight to see, that is for sure. Obviously, we've got door pockets and all that. Now, I believe this car will probably run Bose audio, because that is what most of the modern Abarths usually have. And let's just close this door here. There's a bit of motorway noise. There we go, nice and quiet. So we've got this lovely Nardo grey / Campovolo grey dashboard that most of the 695s always get, and it's always a pleasure to see. And of course, we've got that new sports button with the scorpion on it instead of the sports like word on it instead. And I always have loved this new design for the sport button. It looks so, so good. And I mean, the scorpion, you just got to have it. It is the signature logo for this car, and having it on the sports button, it just means business. Now, let's actually get onto the wheel here. Now, you can see this wheel looks fan-dabby-doozy. I mean, we've got the carbon on the top, on the sides, and even on the bottom. This is my favourite part for sure. All this carbon here is lovely. I wish they did a carbon surround for this ring here too, and the surround for that. But hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, with the carbon you get on it, it's absolutely lovely. And this Alcantara on the steering wheel too feels so, so nice. It is so awesome to feel, and it's just really comfy. There's not much else to say. It's just super comfy and absolutely awesome to feel and handle. Coming to the gear stick, we also have, well, as you can see, a manual gearbox. And this is why I wanted to test drive this car, because obviously, like I said in the afterthoughts video for the blue 695, I wasn't really that pleased with the automatic gearbox. Didn't really know what it wanted to do, bit screamy, and it got a bit confused sometimes. So I really wanted to test drive the manual version, and it is levels better than the auto. Now, I'll probably do a 695 afterthoughts for this car as well, giving a bit more detail into my overall thoughts, but for now, all you got to know is the manual gearbox is a pleasure as always. I mean, the manual in this car is absolutely fantastic. You can never have an Abarth without a manual. I mean, that's what I say, that's for sure. And it is such a short throwing gearbox. I mean, you could just chuck it in. It's so, so good. Feels great. And this competizione shifter is beautiful. I've always loved it, especially with this gator that kind of hugs up to it. Really, really nice. Really, really solid too. Absolutely love it. Again, rest of the interior is absolutely awesome. Just gotta love it. Now, the key is in, so we will start it. And as you can see, the 7-inch touchscreen, hopefully it does the animation. Will it do it? Probably not. I think we have to start the car. And hey, oh no, there we go. Oh yes, there it is, people. Oh, I absolutely love that animation. I mean, let's go into the screen here. Actually, I won't touch it. Let's just wait for it to come onto the main navigation here. And as you can see, 7-inch touchscreen with TomTom navigation. I've always loved those 7-inch screens, especially with this gloss back surround. Beautiful stuff. And as you can see, there's tons of features: radio, media, nav, Uconnect, phone settings, trip. Goodness gracious, what does this car not have? And of course, the modern style DigiDash. Absolutely love it. So let's turn the car on here and see what we can, well, hear. Oh yes, that sounds lovely, that's for sure. And there we go. Got the maps here. And oh, let me just turn that off. That is very, very loud. Of course, we've got the new digital climate here, so I'm not really sure how to work it. Let me just, I don't really know how to turn it off here. Let me just, oh dear. Yeah, you can kind of tell I'm not used to this system. But yeah, got that awesome navigation system there, which works really well. You can move it about and all that good stuff. But you're here for the sound, aren't you guys? So let's give it a few revs. So that's it in comfort mode, but let's get a bit of sport mode going here. And I think you guys can hear the audible change there, because it is valved. The Monza system has always been valved, and it's a pleasure to listen to. Oh, lovely. I think it's got a limiter, because you can kind of feel it sticking. Or maybe it's just the exhaust system. I don't know. Either way, it sounds fantastic. I love that you can hear the turbo. It is so, so good. And let me just turn off here. Oh, absolutely love it. So, so cool. This car is such a pleasure to be in, and it's so, so awesome indeed. Right, I'll meet you outside, guys, to outro the video, I suppose. So, guys, there it is. A quick but pretty awesome review of the brand new, brand spanking 695 Competizione. And this car has always been a pleasure to, well, review and be around. This car is stonking. I mean, there's no other words for it. I just absolutely love the thing. Now, obviously this one is tons better in black and a manual transmission as well. So it's got a 10 out of 10 rating from me. Like I said, I'll do an after thoughts video going over more details and a bit more in depth as well of my thoughts for this car. But for now, that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, well, this absolutely fantastic car. I really enjoyed it. And well, if you want to see more content like this, then you know what to do, guys. Hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe. And well, got more content like this coming soon. So I'll see you in the future, guys. Have a good one.